this is the snowblower that you need to be looking at. Let me tell you what Toro isn't here. Hard no from me. Hey guys and gals, welcome to Garage Gear. I'm JB, and I'm at Lowe's checking out their two-stage gas-powered snowblower lineup for 2025. Let's see what they got. It's a snowblower battle between Ariens, Toro, and Craftsman. And just so we're clear here, this video is not sponsored by Lowe's or any of the brands mentioned. First up, the Ariens Classic. The smallest of the bunch by Ariens, 24 inches wide, and retails for $999. 208cc engine with electric start, and comes with a 3-year residential warranty, as well as a 90-day commercial warranty. Now here's what I like on this Ariens Classic. This is a great snowblower for small to medium driveways and small to medium snowfalls. She's capable of tossing 58 tons of snow per hour and up to 40 feet away. That's not bad considering some other brands' biggest models can only throw that far. Maybe Ariens should change the name of this snowblower to the Classic Cannon. Now here's what grinds my gears with this Ariens Classic. No headlight. This can make snowblowing in the dark a chore. Small tires and no auto turn make this gal tough to get around. And to help this video get around the YouTube algorithm, would you mind hitting that like button? Thank you very much. Next up at Lowe's is the Ariens Deluxe 24. 24 inches wide, and sells for $1,449. 252cc engine up on top with electric start, capable of clearing up to 62 tons of snow per hour. Great for medium to larger driveways and medium to larger snowfalls. Bring on that lake effect snow because she can take it. I did a full in-depth review of this specific snowblower, and I'll have that video linked down below in the description. This Deluxe 24 comes with a 3-year residential warranty as well as a 90-day commercial warranty. Now here's what I like on this Deluxe 24. This is a snowblower that is absolutely dialed in. She comes with an LED headlight up top, a nice tall chute to throw snow farther, plus a deeper bucket up front, larger augers, and even a cast iron gear case with a 5-year consumer warranty and a 1-year commercial warranty. Now I know this thing's orange, but that's just bananas. You also get a larger 14-inch impeller that can handle more snow, plus 16-inch taller tires with auto turn, making the snowblower easier to navigate. Now there's not much here that grinds my gears with this unit. I've mentioned this in previous videos. These newer engines have more paneling, which could take repairs down the road a little longer to accomplish. That aside, this is definitely the best bang for the buck blower at Lowe's, considering all of its features, durability, reliability, and the power that you get at this price point. That's definitely a snowblower you cannot go wrong with. Next up, we have the Ariens Deluxe 28 at $1,549. Now let's see, what do you get for the extra $100? 4 inches wider. That's about it. But that extra 4 inches gets you an extra 3 tons of snow cleared per hour, bumping you up to 65. She comes with a 252cc engine with electric start, and this unit will be great for medium to larger driveways, as well as medium to larger snowfalls. I previously owned one of these Deluxe 28 models for 10 years, and it handled multiple Buffalo snowstorms just fine. Now here's what I like on this unit. A little bit more clearing power, and also much like the Deluxe 24, the Deluxe 28 comes with an LED headlight. You also get an old style turn crank for the chute that you just can't go wrong with. The Deluxe 28 also has a deep bucket up front to help process all that snow. And when you combine all of this with a 14-inch wide impeller, larger augers, you get a Buffalo Blizzard boss that is ready for anything. Now here's what grinds my gears with the Ariens Deluxe 28. Just like on the Deluxe 24, the extra panels on the engine may take repairs a bit longer to complete, but also the handle lock control mechanism on my Deluxe 24, which is also on the Deluxe 28, broke on mine relatively early. Basically, when you push down on one handle, the other stays down so you can free up that hand to move around the controls. Well, there are some little pins underneath the dash that work their way free, and you'll need to put new ones in. I'll have a video on that linked below as well. Now up next, the Ariens Deluxe 30 for $1,899. Carrying over many of the same features of the previous two Deluxe models. You get a 30-inch bucket, and she's capable of chucking 71 tons of snow per hour. There's a 301cc engine up top, and you're backed by a 3-year residential warranty as well as a 90-day commercial warranty. Now, if you live in an area that's frequently seen heavy snowfalls, Hamburg, Orchard Park, I'm talking to you guys, the south towns of Buffalo, or in a similar kind of area, this is the snowblower that you need to be looking at. This is the snowblower that helps you clear all those neighbors out after you're done with yours. Now, here's what I like on this snowblower. I'll take a power boost. Plus, you get hand warmers that keep your hands hotter than a snowman in Miami. Now, what grinds my gears with this Deluxe 30 is that it's starting to get up there in terms of weight. 258 pounds. So if you're not that strong or maybe a little older, this can be trouble for you. But at least it comes with auto turn to make it a little bit easier to navigate. Now, we're shifting gears and it's time for a little Toro talk. This is the Toro Snowmaster 824 QXE for $1,199. Hold up, that's a single stage. Yep, you're right, but only as of recently. What do you mean? Well, just last year, Toro claimed that this was a 2-stage snowblower, but there's no second impeller behind the augers. I went after Toro for this last year, and now the sign says that it provides single-stage speed with 2-stage processing. Nope, Toro, still a single stage. Just so we're clear here, 2-stage means augers in the front that send the snow back to an impeller, the second stage, to shoot the snow out the chute. Toro, stop trying to deceive consumers. That's basically like my neighbor claiming that his Camaro is a pickup truck. Guys and gals, Toro loves their marketing mumbo jumbo. But hey, if they claim it's a 2-stage, I'll talk about it. 252cc engine with electric start, and she's 24 inches wide. Now here's what I like about this snowblower. It has a really good engine for its size. It gives this snowblower a fighting chance, and the joystick chute control allows you to put snow wherever you want it. Now here's what grinds my gears with this Snowmaster.
Here we go.
This thing has got regret written all over it. Tiny tires in the back, multi-bolt point construction, plus plastic parts and paneling everywhere. More plastic than a Los Angeles dating app. When you get that heavy, wet snow packed up at the end of your driveway, a few feet high, do you honestly think this snowblower is going to hack it? I don't. For less money, you can get into an Ariens Classic and get something far more reliable. They also put their personal pace from their lawnmower line on this snowblower. And look at how chintzy this control is. That is just asking for trouble. Let me tell you what Toro isn't here. This is a single-stage snowblower designed for smaller driveways and smaller snowfalls. That's it. Hard no from me. Now up next is Toro's Power Max 724OE for $1,099. Lowe's has got a deal on this one. 212cc engine with electric start, and she comes with a 3-year limited warranty. Now here's what I like on this Power Max. A steel chute with a convenient quick stick to easily move that chute around, and an anti-clogging system to send big chunks of snow back into the augers to be recycled and chopped up better. Now here's what grinds my gears with this Toro. Between the metal auger housing and the metal chute, you get this big old plastic panel, which kind of looks like a Christmas Oreo. I'll have a video coming out in the near future on why this plastic panel right here is such a problem. So stay tuned for that. Toro, this should really be metal. You really cheaped out here. And they also cheaped out on the handlebars too, because you're holding metal on the top. There's plastic on the bottom. And when you pull the handles down, you're holding entirely plastic, but you're not holding those handles down all the time. So your hands, or gloves in this case, on cold metal pipes is going to get cold. And good luck installing heated hand grips on this. That won't be easy. Another thing here is that it says there's hardened gears inside the gearbox with no shear pins. These look like shear pins, but they're most likely bolts in this case. Now, if something were to get swept up and caught inside your augers, that could damage your gearbox, and that could be a very time-consuming and costly repair. They claim with this model that if something were to get caught inside the augers, the whole unit would just shut off. But is your gearbox okay? Maybe. Maybe not. Next up at Lowe's, we're checking out the Craftsman snowblowers. Next up, the Craftsman Select 24 for $899. 24 inches wide, 208cc engine, with electric start. And it comes with a 3-year limited warranty. Now here's what I like most about this Craftsman snowblower. She's simple. No frills here, an old style crank that will never fail you, simple controls, and she's not exactly the heaviest unit. A steel chute that launches snow up to 40 feet, and these used to be plastic, so this steel chute is a plus. Now here's what grinds my gears with this Select 24. Tiny tires on the back, and this unit is difficult to steer and turn. Also, no headlight, and these augers are a little small. So if you live in an area that gets tons of snow, you're gonna be out there for a while. Next up is the Craftsman Select 28 for $1,449. 28 inches wide, a 272cc engine with electric start, and a 3-year warranty. Here's what I like on this snowblower. 272 cc's is a great amount of power for this size snowblower. You get a steel chute with a deflector control up on the dash, plus dual LED headlights and bigger tires in the back. Now here's what grinds my gears with this Select 28. First, with the wider 28-inch intake, you would think that you would get bigger augers or more augers. Not the case. All they did was just put bigger spacers in between the augers. That's it. Craftsman, that's pretty lame. Also, no grease fittings on the auger shafts. Now this goes for Craftsman and all other MTD models here. I did a video on how to lubricate these auger shafts, and I'll have that video linked below. Now, if you don't have a local snowblower shop or dealer in your area, don't necessarily want to buy a used snowblower, and battery blowers won't shockingly cut it in your area of the snow belt, then perhaps these snowblowers here at Lowe's could suit your needs. Keep in mind that this is what's available at my local Lowe's. Prices and selection may vary by store. Now here's a few other tips and tricks to help prevent you from buying a Lowe'ser. If you're looking at a specific model in the store, buy the best looking one. Take the extra 30 seconds, walk around them all, and find the one with the fewest dings, scratches, dents, and even rust. They can't put every single snowblower inside, so some models do get shoved outside for the season. Do you want to buy a rust bucket? I wouldn't. But here's something you can do. You can just ask if you can purchase the floor model instead. I would even go as far as to pull the dipstick out to see if there's oil inside. That way there's no surprises when you get home with it. There is no question that snowblower prices are through the roof, so taking care of your snowblower is more important than ever. Be sure to run your snowblower on ethanol-free or stabilized fuel and change your oil at least once a season. And if you really want to make it last, be sure to check out my full snowblower rust proofing course to help protect your investment. I'll have my full rust proofing course linked down below. And remember, if you want to be part of the tribe, subscribe, and for more cool garage gear content, click or tap the screen right here. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the garage.